This is Josh Villada's drumstick, and I got it in the coolest way possible. No need to watch previous episodes. Hi, everybody. This is Kelly at KELLYTHUL on Twitter and Instagram. Joining me as always.
I am Dr. Mike at Official Pagan on everything. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, turn on notifications, leave a comment, check out the merch store. While you're doing all of this after you watch this episode, you should run through like a dozen episodes of Hard No. It's the world's shortest podcast.
It's good and good for you. Hard No, World Shorts Podcast. Check it out. Uh, Still coming up with, can't come up with a come available daily, just like, I don't know. So working on it. Welcome to suggestions in the comments on how we can come up with a snappy one-liner about what it is. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here when we don't talk about Alice Cooper, we talk about Doom pretty much on this channel. That's
Yeah, those are our two favorite topics. One would think scrolling through.
These are good topics, though. So we're going to stick with it, and we're back to Doom again. Now, a Doom Alice Cooper mod would be super cool. You know, you could have Steven, you could have characters. It could all be.
Somebody's got to jump on that.
Yep, absolutely. Another gift. Again, we keep giving these gifts of ideas, but we'll see how it goes. But stumbled across this, and so this is a Doom WAD that someone created that runs on the GZ Doom platform, and it's magical because it takes what was already a great arcade game and drops you into that world in a doomy kind of way. And it's Zombies Ate My Neighbors. And so I came across some game footage of this. I think it's still to be depicted as under development, but there is a demo version available. We got links in the description to get you to all that good stuff. The creator of this is Dude 27th, which is a darn cool handle. Congratulations, dude. You did a fine job there. But he has done an excellent job in really capturing the unique appearance and feel of Zombies Ate My Neighbors, but in a way that is also very reminiscent because it's running a Doom platform. So it's kind of the Doom version of it. So I saw this, thought it was super cool. It was about Doom, so I said, "Oh, we're gonna need to do a show about this." So I shot it over to Mike. Mike, so what was your thoughts? Because I think you're a pretty big Zombies Ate My Neighbors fan.
I am, yeah. Both of Doom and Zombies Ate My Neighbors. So this was definitely right up my alley. It was one of those things too that looking at it, it just seems like a perfect fit, but it's something I would have never thought of. Like it's something so simple and obvious because in the game you do use a gun primarily. It's a squirt gun, but you primarily use a gun as one of your main weapons in the game. Zombies Ate My Neighbors. So why anyone hadn't thought of this or tried to implement this, if they had thought of it prior to this, it's kind of amazing.
Yeah, I mean, made perfect sense when you saw it, and it was like, of course, this is a thing you absolutely should have done. But I'm with you that I never would have thought to do this. And it is great. My only hesitancy, and I haven't had a chance yet to pull it down and really get a chance on the gameplay. So I've just, we've seen the gameplay and it looks amazing, looks super fun. But at least to my recollection, experience in playing Zombies Ate My Neighbor, it is shot kind of from a upper camera view of it's third person, and you're able to see from above. And there are a number of mazes and hedgerows and things like that where that view is super helpful for you to kind of go, oh, this thing looks like it's all enclosed. I've got to figure out where I can either hack through this or what to do. So I think that's going to make the gameplay a little more difficult because you don't have that view to kind of suss that out. But the more I thought about it too, it's not, you're able to figure those things out in Doom. There are times where you're like, doesn't look like I can get where I need to get next. There's something I can see. There's something over there I need to get to, but I can't I don't see a path or a door or some way to kind of get there. And then eventually you kind of sort the puzzle out and you can get there. So I guess you can sort it out, but I thought that might be a little bit difficult.
Yeah, I can definitely see it adding to the difficulty level. And then I wouldn't say I don't think Zombies Ate My Neighbors is one of those punishingly difficult games that some games of the era are known to be, but it's not easy either. So, it is a good challenge, and there's a lot of levels to it. So the first couple levels you can kind of breeze through, and then it starts to ratchet up the difficulty. Um, I could definitely see this being more difficult in first person perspective, like Kelly was saying, because you don't get as much of the screen around you. And the game is predicated upon you saving neighbors, essentially, from the zombie and then later just various horror movie inspired villains that are coming after them. So being able to see the positions of the ones who are near you is incredibly helpful in the game.
Yeah, I think you make a really good point too that um, your peripheral vision in Zombies Ate My Neighbors, the arcade version, is significantly wider. You get a much bigger lay of the land than you're going to get in the Doom view, so that you'll know. Oh, okay. When I turn this corner, I know what's over there, and one of them I don't want to shoot, and the other ones I do. And in this setting, when you turn the corner, uh, particularly with my shoot first and ask questions later mode of playing these games, I'm gonna have some issues here and there. There's gonna be some collateral damage as I lumber through, losing my way with no sense of direction like I do, but just firing like crazy. But yeah, it I would agree. I think your depiction was great. It's not punishingly difficult. The arcade version, it is. The challenge ratchets up the deeper you go, and there are a lot of levels to get through. So it'll be interesting to see where this kind of ends up. But I think at the core, he's got half the battle won already because he's really pulled that environment off well. And things change a little bit as you go up in levels, but not. I mean, it's the same kind of visual experience, and so he's going to be able to change some textures and do some stuff on there and kind of continue to align it as impressively as he has so far. So, if you're a Doom fan, it does require you doing the GZ Doom thing to kind of execute on it, but we've recommended you do that in the past anyway, because it's a pretty fun way to interact with Doom. So really, I just love the visual improvements to Doom 2, playing it in GZ Doom. It's just so cool. So could do that all the time, and now this is long, so I'm going to continue to enjoy it. But it was really cool. We wanted to make sure you were aware. Now, Mike, if you were to, now with us both being enlightened on, wow, this made sense, thinking on your vast experience in video games, what what should we recommend to dude 27th to, once he finishes his work here? Where should he go next?
Splatterhouse.
So that'd be cool. I get that. That would be really cool. I think the kind of thing that I found like the most interesting on this was kind of, these are two worlds that didn't exist anywhere close to each other. Zombies Ate My Neighbors and Doom, that there was such a dissonance between the two. Having them come together just was like a special moment. So I was thinking more like, I thought you were going to say Paperboy.
Oh wow, yeah, that would be excellent.
But then you'd have to make sure that you could have the bike handles, because you're not going
Yeah,
to
I
be
mean, how
able
else
to.
are you gonna play?
There's no way to play uh, Paperboy Doom without bike handles, so we'll have to see on that. But I think Paperboy would actually be really good, um, just because it doesn't have enough complexity to it. It'd be a much shorter version. Maybe this is the thing because you can knock it off quickly. Donkey Kong is another one. I mean, pretty limited. You got one big boss to deal with, and you just got to dodge crap through there. But that'd be a quick port to write. But I still think Paperboy's the route to go.
Yeah, Paperboy would be excellent.
And Atari 2600 Halloween.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Staying true to the graphical excellence.
Beat him and eat him.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
Bog Panda.